Alright. Okay.
Them stove na hot, so when your man blown antenna, them girl they are really my bella. He born me for them, can't stand for say them. Your man them under one umbrella.
Hi there, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Simply Kia. Because I mean, it's simply me, raw and unfiltered. Nothing else but that. But anyway, as you all know, well, for those who know me already, my real name is Akia. People call me Kia, people call me Z, people call me whatever they want to call me. But anyway, so yeah, basically this is my first YouTube channel. I'm just now starting it. Now, I'll be honest, I do not know everything there is to YouTube. I just being honest, off the bat, I do not know how some of these Trini YouTubers, or these YouTubers on the whole, do this whole editing, this whole, I just don't understand. I just don't understand it, because Miss Lady, I catched my tail just editing that intro, and it have people that just doing this in tutus. Like, I don't know, but everybody has their talent. But anyway, yeah, so a more straightforward introduction. Well, as I say, my name is Akia. I am 20 years old. I like to sing. I don't sing as much as I used to when I was younger, but I like to sing. Definitely love to draw, love art with a passion. Everybody who been on my Instagram see the images and the paintings and portraits. I do. I even do digital art sometimes on my iPad. So yeah, basically that is the thing. I don't have 1 month that I think going on with me, honestly. But anyway, so for this first video, well, as you could read the title, we are going to be doing a Q&A. So yeah, as didn't really have no big kind of like, how I should say, idea for this video, because I mean it's the starter video. So I didn't have like no banger like boom. I didn't have all that. I just say, you know what, a normal Q&A go be normal, just answer, get over with, you know. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Benny. Okay, so where are you from? Trinidad, of course. Okay, what is your 3 favorite foods? Now, anybody who know me know I love to eat plenty. I could have food around me, and if I not even still feeling for that food alone, I will literally take money and go and buy more food. Anybody who know me know I just do that. I love food. So I wouldn't say I really have like a favorite. I wouldn't say that. But if I was to say 3 favorite food, I would say 1 being pilau. Definitely, like, well, it's a whole dish, but macaroni pie, chicken and callaloo, I always like that from since I was younger. Nothing didn't change. I would always forever eat that. And in terms of junk food, what most Trinidadians like, either KFC or Royal Castle. So yeah, basically that is it. That's like my 3 favorite foods. What else? What made you wanted to start a YouTube channel? Alright, so For others who may have also known me before know how completely shy and not really, I was never outgoing person, never the type to really had like a voice or do things where it would have like put me out there. I think the only thing I really did that kind of put me out there so that everybody know, well, I was Zakia, was really singing in my old school. I used to sing the anthem every other morning. I used to be singing it. I was doing that for almost about 4 or 5 years straight. So I would think that was one of the only things that really made me jump out of myself, because I did say back then I wanted to be different, you know, because as I said, I was always shy. So I would say as I get older, I'm just expanding my options. You know, I want to try different things, see if I like it. And I spend most of my time on YouTube. So I just say, well, why not? Why not? You know, and there's a lot of Trinidad YouTubers too, you know, it have like, well, I know you all know some of them, like this Hope Girl, Hades Bree, and so much more. So I was like, if them could do it, why others can't do it too, you know? Start it if you want to start it. Okay, so do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I do. I do have a boyfriend. Do you like anime? Yes. Every chance I get, I suppose it's something anime related. I think they must be asked that because they saw something anime related, but they just wanted to make sure. But yes, I do love anime a lot. This is not a question, but you are so pretty. Thank you. I try. I really try. I really do. Okay. Do you have a favorite sport? I don't have no favorite sport. I was never an athletic person. Never. That wasn't in my genre. If you consider exercising, as like something to do with sports, then I would say exercising, working out. I like to work out. I love to work out. So if that counts as anything sporting wise, working out. If not, then I don't have a favorite sport. So yeah. Next question. Just looking through here. What would you choose? What would you choose? iPhone or Samsung? I'm recording right now on our Samsung, so yeah, either one, to be very honest, because I know iPhone have better camera quality, but if I buy iPhone, it would just be for the camera quality. So that is it. Like, my go-to device is Android. Fight me if all you want to. But my go-to device is Android. Have you ever had a time in your life where you were ever depressed? Child, who hasn't? Who hasn't? But I want to leave this for another video. You know, it's our first video, so we don't have to get in depth and now. You know, we could leave these things for a different time period, and you know. But all I could just say is like, who hasn't been like seriously depressed and down, and who hasn't? Everybody experienced that by now, you know. It's not every day of your life you could just go through it being happy. It will have tragic times, sad times, tough times, especially in this whole pandemic thing. And speaking of pandemic, this question actually came right after it. How was your whole experience during this pandemic? Ah, child. Yeah, boy. COVID was hard. When COVID now started, I had recently turned 18 years old. So this is when I like, yeah, man, my life going and start, you know. I want to start to work. I want to start to set up all my different big people things so I could get my money and I could get my things in order. And you know what happened? Did you know what happened? COVID happened. And things just get hard after that. Like, and I actually, as I say, these things is more better. Let me not go into depth in it, because I said these things would be more better in like other videos. It go create, you know, we can't discuss all the juicy things now, you know. But all I could just say is, yeah, it was tough, funny, and it wasn't just me alone. But when I said tough, I wouldn't say tough in like not really getting to go places and things, you know, because to be honest, that is not a major thing for me as it was for Trinis. My major thing was more income. That was it. But as I said, them details will be left for another video. So moving on. What do we expect to see in the, well, what do we expect to see in your upcoming videos after your first one? Well, as I said, I don't know much about YouTube, but I think I watch enough videos to the point to know how this does work. But one thing I learned is that, like, when a lot of those popular YouTubers recommending you on, like, when you're starting a YouTube channel, I know most of them was saying stuff like, you know, focus on a niche. I think it is called it a niche, like a certain category that could only target what your subscribers come for and not be like all over the place. But with me, I would say my videos may be like, if it's not with here, it might mostly be advice on what it is I learned with myself or with life on the whole from when I was younger till now. So basically that would be it, you know. I don't know if I go throw in any story times, because to be very honest, I did not have so much of an exciting life to throw in story times like some people. And then I ain't gonna say too much for everybody to make up a business too. But yeah, so yeah, basically that could mainly be it. Maybe here videos, advice videos, yeah, that is it. And like my experiences thus far in certain things that other people may not have experienced yet, such as, well, as I say, videos to come. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? Well, I want to be working at my dream job and also have another consistent stream of income. I am very big on multiple streams of income. Very, very big. I do not believe in just having a job and just a job alone. I don't believe in that at all. Because you see what happened in this pandemic? Do you all see what happened in this pandemic? This pandemic opened a lot of people's eyes. People's only stream of income was the job. And when they didn't have the job, that was it after that. It literally had no saving after that. So I'm kind of happy it happened now for me to realize it, but like the whole pandemic thing, because if I honestly was like the type to just be like, well, yeah, man, I get a job, so that is a day. I ain't going to do nothing else. I ain't going to try nothing else. I might have been in the same position as another person, ending up unemployed because of the whole pandemic situation. And besides that, I really do find that this whole thing that just like wake up people, you know, to not just have one stream of income, you know, especially with jobs. I know how hard it was to get jobs. As I say, I know I say it more than once in the video. I just given next and next in between, but I know it was hard for a lot of people to get jobs. And that is maybe where some people started to like open up their own jobs, their own businesses. And I just have to say, I'm so proud of all you. Well, those who done that so far, I'm so proud of all you for doing that, because you really cannot always depend on workplaces for a surety for an income, especially how some of them may want to treat the workers. So yeah, I like to do art, so I might do more stuff art related, such as making jerseys, paintings, like what I was kind of doing. But you know, sometimes business could be slow, but it's still something that people want. I mean, YouTube is another way to make money too, so I don't know how far I will get in this if I start getting money from YouTube. But alright, cool it is. If not, I still will be happy to know that whatever video I made helps somebody out in some way. But yeah, that's just basically it. To be independent, to have multiple streams of income, whether if I'm working or not. And basically that is it. So yeah. What is your biggest fear? Not making it in life. Not making it in life, not being happy, dying before I see things go my way. I know all of us have to leave this earth, but you see, if I is to God forbid to leave this earth before I get what I had to get done, I just somehow I just feel like my soul wouldn't rest in peace, because that is one of my biggest fear. You see, doing a lot of stuff and trying a lot of stuff and attempting, and like nothing in working, and I mean things will take time, but like to just not see all that hard work paying off. Yeah, that is one of my biggest fears. Not seeing what it is I was working towards, and like losing everything that I work hard for. I'm not a materialistic person, but you just feel this different sense and independency of when you just work for things for yourself and you get things for yourself, you know. So yeah, that I would say is one of my biggest fears. Alright, so what would be a place that you would want to go to? Well, I never visit my twin island yet, so the first place I would take a trip to is Tobago. I'll be honest, I never visited Tobago. So I would say as I'm getting older, I would like to visit Tobago as like a first time trip. Then after that, maybe England, Germany, definitely Japan. Definitely not to live though, but to visit. Definitely Japan. So yeah, I would love to visit them places, but for a starter, Tobago. Cause I mean, how I go fly to go anywhere else and I ain't even self visit my own twin island. Like, what is one thing that you love about yourself? I'm not like other females. I'm not like other females. I find I'm very different. Very different. But besides that, I like that I have this kind of chill personality and not really too hype on whether it is getting a lot of attention or not. Yeah, I was never a hype person like that unless I were around close friends. But like a person who feels all that, and you know, like nothing wrong with self-confidence, you know, like if you don't love yourself, honey, who gonna do it for you? If you don't love yourself, who gonna do it for you? Nobody. So, but like that whole vanity, and you're just belittling others, and you're not even trying to acknowledge the fact that we're all human, you know. Like, yeah, I like myself for that. I just chill, lay back, cool as ever, no problems. So come to me with no problems, I come to you with no problems. And that's what I could say. I love, oh yes, and my independent motives. Anybody who knows me knows I preach about independence. I preach it. I just big on it, especially with females. I big on it. So, okay, what is the next question? I think it's only going to have about 2 more questions left, because yeah, I think it's just 2 more questions left, and that's it there. What is the weirdest, what is the weirdest thing you have ever done? I have done too much of weird things. I have done too much of weird things. I cannot name one in this short instance. What is the weirdest thing I have ever done? What is the weirdest thing I have ever done, boy? I've done too much of weird things to the point it's like I forget. It's sounding stupid, but it's true. What's the weirdest thing? Well, like what? Talking to myself or something in public and people hearing me? Like talking to myself like I'm talking to a person right there in public. I think so. I think that is the weirdest thing. Or for those who are close with, no. Sometimes I get a little beside myself when I'm with people that are comfortable with. So yeah, but yeah, that is all for this video today. I hope that you all enjoyed it. So just a little disclaimer, if I take a while to post this video, it was because I was really busy and I had stuff to do. So don't expect this video to come right away. But I mean, you're watching it now, so it came anyway. But yeah, but stay tuned for the next video, and we're out.